Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to your Monday night. It is me, JT the Redneck, dragging Mr. Sully the Geek along with me. This is Avenger Pretenders. Tonight, episode 4 of Daredevil Born Again, season 2. A lot of fun, and this one's an interesting one, my friends. I'll tell you what. So, grab whatever it is you want to drink, something to munch on, and strap yourself into that beanbag chair because it's going to be a wild ride. Sully, get me out of here.
Well, if I must, then I must. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. Yes, I am Sully, and we're here. Like JT said, we're talking about Daredevil Born Again, Season 2, Episode 4, and oh boy, well...
All I can say is holy F-bomb.
Yeah. I would say preliminary ratings have gone through the roof with this one.
I would have to agree.
Yeah. Now, it was just so I was talking to JT about it before we went live, and I told him that Lady Death messaged me. Yes, I'm bringing it up. And I'm going to quote her because it's probably the best question that I've ever been asked when it comes to something like this. And it
quotes
says,
are good. Quotes are good.
She first says, okay, I have no one else to rant this to. I really need to know if a toothpick shot out of a straw would really kill someone. It makes me want to try it. And I said to her, most likely not. However, as JT mentioned off the air,
if you you can kill somebody with a freaking one of the needles they use for acupuncture.
Yes. You hit them in the right spot and boom, done. So I would agree with JT on that one, that yes, you hit them in the right spot.
But you have to be...
Yeah. So
I mean, you got to look at it like this. It's basically a blowgun.
Yeah, with a sharp object.
But an extremely miniature version of it.
Yes.
So... But it is a good question. I will agree with you there.
And it was interesting. She also said you can kill someone with a sucker stick if you do it right.
Yes.
Not wrong. Hell, you could probably do it with a candy cane if you wanted to.
Yeah, but my advice would be, if you're a friend, don't do it.
Yeah, no, don't.
We would miss you too much, and I'm not going to come visit you in jail. I'm sorry.
You don't want to get in trouble, okay? You really don't. You don't want to get in trouble at all because, yeah, no, we don't want that. But this episode, holy crap! And I mean that in the very nicest way possible because this one was titled Gloves Off. So we're finally at the point where Wilson Fisk is doing the charity boxing match. That's the main draw of this episode. However, the first scene steals the episode, in my opinion.
Well, and the funny thing is it's called Gloves Off.
Yep.
But in the description of the episode, it says, hang on a second. Oh, yeah. Bullseye adopts a new morning routine.
Well, not wrong.
Now, just that line made me go, huh?
Oh, boy.
Because, Bullseye is supposed to be in hiding.
Well, yes. And
notice I said supposed to be.
And part of that, I would say, has to do with the fact that he is I don't want to say a superhuman because he's really not, but he's really good at what he does for sure.
Right.
What was it they used? I think they used sentient beings.
Yes.
Yeah. Lady Death says she found the title very misleading because the gloves never came off. They put them on. I agree. In the literal sense, yes. However, if you think about it, storyline wise, oh yeah, the gloves are off.
Yeah.
Gloves are off, hands down.
Especially for Bullseye.
Yeah. It's because, oh God. So obviously we start the episode off with Bullseye, or Benjamin Poindexter. Yes, that's his name, Poindexter. And, he's waking up, doing a daily routine, eating breakfast, prepares himself food for a cat. The neighbor's cat, by the way, not even his.
Right.
Neighbor's cat. And decides, you know what? It's time for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to a place called the Bel Air Diner. No, not that Bel Air. I'm sure plenty of you thought of it. It's not in West Philadelphia.
Can you get?
Not in West Philadelphia either. But
I wasn't born and raised, by the way.
What I really liked was he just walked in there, like very nonchalantly, no mask, just pulled himself up to a stool at the front desk there, the front serving bar, I guess you could say.
The counter.
The counter.
The counter. Yes.
And said to the waitress,
"What are you famous for?"
"Yeah, what are you famous for?" And without missing a beat, our milkshakes are pretty good.
Yeah.
Preferably the banana. I'm a big fan of the banana milkshake. And he goes, "I'll take one of those." Makes sense. Makes sense.
What she recommended.
It's what she recommended. I'll have one. Thank you. Now, at the first sign of things, you're like, okay, this is Bullseye we're talking about here. Just walking in nonchalantly to a wonderful diner, ordering a banana milkshake.
But I want to point out one thing.
Which is?
You know, and I know.
Yep.
Through our experience, we always strategically place ourselves somewhere in a restaurant.
Yes.
When we go into a restaurant, we sit in a specific way.
Yes.
So, one, we have a quick route to an escape route.
Yep.
And two, if at all possible, we can see everything that's going on around us.
Yes.
We can see people come in. We can see people go out. We can see people walk by the windows and all this other stuff. We always place ourselves defensively.
Yes.
I should say, we always place ourselves in a strategic defensive position.
Without a doubt.
First thing I picked up when he sat down was just before he sat down, what did he do? He looked that way and looked that way.
Oh, yeah.
He set himself up in the center.
Yeah.
Of that counter.
Yeah. And not only that.
For a reason.
But his back turned toward the door.
Yes.
Now,
Strategic
part of that,
placement.
if you think about it, has to do with the way people were brought up. Okay? The other reason is someone had motive. Someone was going to cause trouble. And we know that Benjamin Poindexter, also known as Bullseye, was going to be causing trouble. To the point where while he was waiting for that banana milkshake, he called up 911 and said that the Punisher just walked into the Bel Air Diner.
Technically, he called the Vigilante Task Force
Yeah,
line.
that's true. Which technically 911. You know, if you want to get technical,
911 2.0.
yeah. You know, the one where people were just like, meh. We'll send these people out and do whatever we need to do. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gets his milkshake and drinks that milkshake. Lady Death, the asshole hotline. You're not wrong.
I would agree with that.
Not wrong.
Very good synopsis there.
To the point where ATF comes in and goes, get down on the ground, everybody. Get down on the ground. This is not a drill. Get down on the ground. And they're searching. They are searching for Frank Castle. And they are not finding him at all. Wonder why?
Because he was never there.
That's right. However, by the time the search was done, Bullseye finished his wonderful banana milkshake and took every single AVTF member out. And not just with a toothpick, which he did use, but also his hands, knives, forks. I believe there was a spoon at one point in time, too.
And we can't forget the lobster claw.
The lobster claw.
That was the final kill. The final kill was with a lobster claw.
It was. That was like, could you imagine sitting in that booth and he just grabbed that lobster claw, which, again, I have questions. Now, hear me out. I do have questions. Mm-hmm. Why were they eating lobster for breakfast?
Well, maybe they worked third shift.
It's possible. But again, have questions. But totally worth it. And
my biggest question is, since when does a little shop place like that have a freaking lobster tank in it?
There are some places that actually do that, especially in New York. Yeah, especially in New York, because you got to remember the water's right there on either side, so you're getting
that's some pretty nasty water.
But again, you're getting to that. I don't want to say semantics because there are fish joints. There's a whole bunch of places that they can get fresh lobster from.
See, even Nikaya was asking, fresh lobster at a diner?
It's possible.
It is New York City. I mean, after all.
It's the city that never sleeps, so you need to be prepared for everything. And if you're one of those diners that does offer fresh lobster, kudos to you.
Right.
Now,
I would never order it, but that's okay.
The one thing that I did not mention, and I need to, is this entire scene from start of when Poindexter gets out of bed to finish, where he even says to the waitress, your banana milkshake was great.
Thanks for the milk. It was a great milkshake.
To the point of the father protecting the dog that's on his lap.
Yeah. Shoot him out for having a dog inside a restaurant.
Yeah. I'm not going to kill you. I'm one of the good guys.
Yeah. And then he throws a lobster claw into an ABTF guy's eyeball.
And then takes a bottle of ketchup and marks a target right on the front door for Bullseye. The entire time this was happening, one of my favorite songs was playing in the background.
In a New York state of mind.
And I went, with Deadpool versus Wolverine, you cannot hear bye, bye, bye the same way after seeing that opening sequence. And as an avid Billy Joel fan, and
Right.
as somebody who absolutely loves the song New York State of Mind,
Yep, here too.
pardon my French, but fucking A, that was awesome.
And that's the funny thing about it, because you wouldn't think
Oh, it works
that
perfect.
a song like that would go with that sequence of events,
Yeah.
but it fit perfectly.
It worked out so well.
It fit perfectly. Nakaya says the entire scene was awesome. And the crazy part is, Sully, that this is the opening sequence
Yes.
before they even run the opening credits.
Yes. Yes. Now,
I mean, how else are you going to start off an episode? That's like, dude, that's like Falcon and Winter Soldier, the beginning of episode 1.
the one thing that I didn't get a chance to watch yet, because, and again, we're not the only podcast that does this stuff, okay? We
Right.
also have the Daredevil Born Again podcast, which airs right after the actual episode, and they break down certain scenes. I need to watch this episode that I haven't been able to watch yet, because they actually break down that entire scene and talk about New York State of Mind in the background.
That was, I mean, you think about it. Think about the other 3 episodes that we've seen so far.
Which are
This
great.
is the midpoint episode. This is your halfway point.
Yeah.
And to start out your halfway point episode
Yep.
with almost a celebrity death match
Yep. Which was great.
in a New York City diner with a lobster tank,
Let's get it on.
that's putting a lot of pressure on the rest of the episode.
Yeah. Oh, it raised the stakes.
Oh, but it took the finish line and moved it from here to up here.
Skyrocket.
And
Skyrocket.
The only thing I'll say is they matched it.
Oh, without a doubt. Because then we, obviously we're also talking about the ramifications of the last 2 episodes where Daredevil and Karen helped free all the prisoners that the AVTF arrested without probable cause. One of which
19
being,
to be exact.
which one?
19 to be exact.
Very true. One of which being Jack Duquesne, also known as the Swordsman. And they're all recording testimony of the unlawful arrests, because you need to. You need to have some type of message or whatever.
Got to document it all.
All of it. So this whole scene, which to me, I thought, a good way to kind of bring it back into the main story and start going up that hill again. It was a little slow, but for good reason.
Yeah, you needed a breather after the opening.
Oh my God, it was just like, oh, damn. Even Christy, now don't get me wrong, Christy's been big into the no head explosions or stuff like that. Even she was on edge, like, wow, my heart is like beating because of that. Mm-hmm. And at the same point in time, she's waiting for a certain Jessica Jones to show up, which we have 3 episodes left after this, right? 4 episodes.
4 episodes left.
4 episodes? I'm pretty sure.
There's 8 total.
Yep, 8. So 4 episodes. So yeah. Now, Jack Duquesne, however, says, I can't stick around, and technically neither should you. And part of that is I can provide financials for you. But At the same time, he's also worried about them locking him out of his financials. So Jack Duquesne kind of has to do the I'm walking on eggshells routine, right? Which makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is a fugitive now.
Yes. Well, technically, so's Daredevil and Karen.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't because he was locked up, but now
Yes.
he's escaped. So.
Now, Angela Del Toro, also known as the White Tiger or the new White Tiger, volunteers to help get all this testimony that's saved on an SD card to Matt's partner.
Phoebe.
Well, yes, Phoebe. Was it BB?
Yes.
That's right. Yes, because we needed to get the news out.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, be careful. Be careful. And what I really liked was the fact that Matt did not say no at all.
Right.
But what I did like in this scene was the fact that he looked at the White Tiger amulet and he said to her, "You do realize what this means from wearing this?"
And she said yes.
Yes, I do. And what does it mean, JT? Because you're not going to hear it in this series, but it is a very crucial line when it comes to superheroes. Come on. I know you know the line. Come on.
Know what line you're talking about?
A certain friendly neighborhood person goes by this motto. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. There was two things that happened in that scene that I really liked, though.
Yeah.
One was during his discussion with Jack Duquesne.
Yes.
And Jack, Daredevil's like, man, I really wish you could stay. We could use more people like you. And he's like, you don't realize what's going on, do you?
No.
You're not a hero anymore.
Nope.
And at first I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. He goes, you're a symbol now.
Yes, absolutely.
You are a symbol of the resistance of the true people of New York City.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. And I didn't even think about that until he said it.
Yeah, absolutely, though.
And then the other part I really liked was the discussion with Angela.
Yeah.
Where, he asked her,
you know what this means?
You know what wearing this means? And she says, yes. And then he asks her, I love this part. He goes, are you ready?
Yeah.
And I loved her answer because she looked him straight in the face and goes, were you?
Which, if you think about it, is not bad for a teenager.
I loved that answer. Nobody who has ever been put in positions that they are put in, was ready for it when it happened.
Agreed. 100%.
They knew what they had to do. They made the adjustments and they made things happen.
Yeah. No,
and like she told Karen, I've already stolen a truck. They're already looking for me. So what does it matter?
Right. I agree with her 100%.
Yeah.
She basically went from that helpless teenager, which we saw in the first season, to not only coming out of her shell, but stepping up and growing up because of what happened with her uncle.
Yep.
Hands down. Now,
that was two really powerful moments just in that scene.
Yes. Oh, and without a doubt.
They still haven't had the visitors show up yet.
No, they didn't. As a matter of fact,
visitor?
We also have Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, getting ready for the boxing match because, they're raising money for the New York Born Again Revitalization Project. It's a lot of words.
Well, they usually do stack BS pretty high.
Yes. But Vanessa is angry. She's very upset with Wilson because he's having her go meet the governor in Albany. He doesn't want her anywhere near this thing.
Right.
And part of it...
Which is understandable.
Oh, absolutely, it's understandable. And part of it has to do with the fact that, one, Bullseye is still out there.
Mm-hmm.
Two, he's going to try and do something. And three, Wilson Fisk is out in the open and is technically an easy target. However,
even though they have the entire AVTF
exactly
in the building and around the building.
Exactly. So Vanessa would rather be at the fight. She would. And she even says that. I'd rather be at the fight.
Support her hubby.
She still thinks that she should be there to show her support and everything will be good.
Well, I like what she said. She said, I don't like it when you send me away and block me out of what's going on.
Yes, she wants to know everything.
Wilson's like, that's not what this is.
Yeah. But technically it is.
In a way, yeah.
Especially since they're doing the fight at Fogwell's gym, which is the same gym that Matt Murdock's father used to box at, Kingpin used to box at. Like, they all grew up and boxed in this place. Okay. Now, while that's happening, Karen and Daredevil are still working on getting all the information from the Northern Star incident. The people who were not just released, but they also had what was his name? Achilleo? Am I saying that right? Achilleo? He was one of the workers that helped load all the weapons. I can't remember his name. I think it was Achilleo.
No, the only one from the Northern Star that was actually on the ship was Christopher Saba, the second mate.
Right. But, oh, yes, that's right. Because Achilleo was the captain, wasn't he?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I was getting my names mixed up. But I'm like, wait a minute. I know it's one of these. So Saba shows up and starts telling everything.
Yep.
But at the same time, they need somebody to legally
take a statement
and get it done. So they bring,
who would that be?
They bring Kirsten McDuffie involved, and rightfully so. So she gives, you legally have to do it. Legally have to do it. So, Daredevil and Karen, they're doing their thing. They're about the boxing match and how, they should, somehow be there. And they think that Bullseye is going to do what he's going to do and try to go after Kingpin.
Originally, it was that Fisk was trying to get him there to trap him. But then Bullseye came up in the conversation and they realized this isn't a trap for Daredevil. This is a trap for Bullseye.
Yep. Absolutely. Hands down.
Daredevil wants to go warn Bullseye.
Yeah.
And Karen is going to go and try to convince
come on,
Christine.
There you go.
Kirsten
McDuffie. Yep.
Yep. To try and convince her. And this is after the AVTF came in and trashed her office.
Oh, man.
Looking for the swordsman.
Well, not just the swordsman, looking for everything.
Yeah. But the main one they mentioned was the swordsman, that they wanted to get him. And she's like, well, maybe he's hiding in a stack of files or behind this glass wall.
Yeah.
And one of the cops goes, that mouth is going to get you in trouble. She goes, that mouth is how I do my freaking job.
Yes.
I love how she does not back down from these people.
And the best part about that was, even though even though Agent Powell was citing the Safer Streets initiative the entire time, she's like,
Yep.
it is illegal with what you are doing.
Yep. Oh,
Which
I'm going
it
to
is.
sue you guys so hard that your kids are still going to be paying off your debt
Yeah, pretty much.
or your fines.
Pretty much. And then the best part about it is Powell, without missing a beat at the end, goes, call if you know where he is.
No, he said, say hi to Matt Murdock for me.
Well, yes, he did say that too, but he also said
Yeah.
to call him if she knows where he is.
Yep.
And she's like, I'm not going to call.
She kind of looked at him like, whatever.
Like, are you serious? I'm not going to call. There's no way. Now, at the same time, over in Red Hook Pier, or the port,
Oh, God.
first and foremost, I've said it time and time again over the last couple episodes, that Buck Cashman, he's a nice guy. Such a great villain, but damn.
As long as the word nice is in quotes,
Exactly.
fluorescent neon letters that are all squiggly.
Exactly. And what I mean by nice is he does his job. He is very loyal to the Kingpin, hands down.
Without question.
But man, that guy playing him, oh, he nails it. Nails it. And
He's almost as good of a casting as Fisk.
yeah. Now, the cool part is him and Kingpin are talking about the prison break because, that's pissing him off even more. And that they're, since they're at Red Hook Pier, Mr. Charles shows up. Now,
Just as big of an asshole as the first time he showed
well,
up.
he is CIA, so yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this. When it comes to Buck Cashman, the guy playing him is so good. He really is. That Daniel Craig, who obviously was James Bond, flat out said that, and I love this. I found this article and it works. Artie Frauschen is the name of the actor. Would be a perfect fit for the next James Bond.
Agree.
I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Yeah. Real quick, Nikaya says he isn't surviving the season. Now, are you talking about Charles? Or are you talking about Buck? Or are you talking about Kingpin?
I'm personally saying all three are going to survive.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one Nikaya is saying is that he isn't going to survive the season.
Yeah. So she says Charles isn't going to.
Okay.
Just
Not if he
remember,
keeps pissing Wilson off like that.
just remember, no one stays dead. Just painting the picture. No one stays dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
we thought when Kingpin was.
Now, as for Mr. Charles, I thought this scene was great. Mostly because he was mocking Kingpin openly to his face
With Buck standing right there.
and not afraid to do it. Because
Now-
as he put it, I have all these weapons here and they're not supposed to be here. I've got wars to start and all the stuff is here.
Shooting needs to happen.
Yep, shooting needs that. I love that line.
Yeah.
Now, again, if you don't know Matthew Lillard's work, go back and watch some of the stuff and you watch him in this. My God, holy crap, is he a good bad guy? He really is. He's a good bad guy. And in this case, he's a very sly bad guy.
Sarcastic as hell.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Well,
And then,
they
of
say
course,
you have to be slightly insane to be a member of the CIA. So,
well, yes, true.
yeah.
He nails the asshole character. You're not wrong. What I
Not
like
wrong at
about
all.
it is two agents walk in as they're having this discussion, and Buck shoots them both in the head.
Well, he put his hands up.
Yeah,
he put his hands up first when they walked in.
And he's like,
And
we're all adults here. You can put your hands down.
and Charles made the mistake of telling him, it's cute, but you can put your hands down.
Yeah. Now,
And yeah, shit went down quick from there.
now at the same time, Kingpin also told him to have patience, which clearly you don't say that to a CIA agent, because they are probably one of the most patient people in this world.
Until they get to the level that he's at.
Yeah. Where the level he's at, he's trying to clean up the mess, and you keep screwing it up.
Yep. I love the final line in the scene.
Yep.
From Fisk. As he gets up and he walks away, he goes, next time you want to see me, call me.
Yeah. Call me. Call me. Don't just show up.
I think it's a courtesy or something like that. It's just, I love it. Just like, you know what? Get out of my sight.
Yeah. So while that's happening, though, Karen and McDuffie are talking. They're like, listen, you got to come down. You're already knee deep in this stuff. You got to hear these testimonies. You got to record them. We got to protect this guy. We need your help. And she goes, all right, no problem. Wore her down, right?
Yeah.
Well,
she did too.
oh yeah. I mean, she was very tooth and nail. Like, no.
Like last time I did something for you, I was arrested as part of a conspiracy or a terrorist threat or some shit like that. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. Well, that whole thing was okay. You know, you're going to be in trouble anyway, so you might as well do it, right? Vanessa, however, is up in the Capitol in Albany talking to the governor, and how the governor loves her. Absolutely loves her.
Yeah, this was a neat conversation.
However, she doesn't like Fisk at all. What was it?
She doesn't like the way he wields his power.
Her distaste, I think the word was. Distaste. Which, don't get me wrong, a lot of the stuff that he did, was technically legal.
Well, yeah.
It was all legal. He's just taking it to the extreme, in my opinion. However, the main reason that they sent her there was so she didn't pull the charter for Red Hook. That was the goal.
Yep.
And she also says, listen, I've got my doubts, but I will support if you can keep him in check.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
Wilson Fisk, I don't support. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Fisk.
She does.
I will support.
Absolutely. Which, if you think about it, it's kind of a little hint as to what's going to happen later on in the season. Hint, hint. Most people didn't catch that.
Making predictions, are we?
Oh, I made a prediction in that episode as I watched it. Oh, yeah.
It doesn't count. Predictions while the show is going doesn't count.
True, but at the same time, for me...
I was still ahead of the storyline.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. I was ahead of the storyline, and it was, wait a second. I think I know what they're referring to. And I didn't announce it to anybody, not even Christy. Because I'm like, no, I want to see this through. Pretty sure I'm going to be right. Well,
Slow down, Nakaya.
yeah, slow down. We're not there yet.
Trust me, I'm holding back myself.
We're not there yet. But
We're getting close.
Angela Del Toro meets up with a friend of hers and says, hey, how are you? I need your help.
You remember this kid?
Yes, I do remember this kid, actually.
Episode 1, stealing the bottle of wine in the bodega.
Yep. Same kid. Oh, yeah. And she even mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
She mentioned that.
You're right, Nakaya.
Gives him cash with the SD card and says, I need you to deliver this. That's it.
Don't screw it up.
And don't screw it up. You know, the funny part is, she never told him who to give it to.
I'm sure. I think it was written down on a piece of paper or something.
Probably. Lady Death, is that who that was? Yes, absolutely
yes,
it was.
Okay. Same kid.
Same kid. Yep. Go back. You'll rewind and watch it. You'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, Matt, on the other hand, is looking for a bullseye. So he did what he needed to do. He started wearing an AVTF uniform. Why not?
Hey.
Gets you around town. You don't have to worry about anybody questioning you. You can wear sunglasses. No one would ever know you were blind.
Right.
So for him, perfect disguise.
Well, you know, he's already wanted for terrorism and everything else and for being a vigilante and all that. So what the hell's, you know, impersonating an ABTF officer going to add to the charges?
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
The guy says it's time to play dirty.
Absolutely it is. To the fact where he goes to the diner, which was still a crime scene.
Yep.
And he's observing everything. I will admit,
9 guys killed there.
For somebody who is blind, boy, that guy can figure things out real quick.
I mean, finding that coin underneath a broken piece of coffee cup.
Yes, that was impressive.
Knowing exactly where Murdoch sat, or not Murdoch.
Poindexter.
Knowing exactly where Poindexter sat.
Yep.
And all of that, and just, you know. And like you said, you know, he uses radar.
Yep.
To map things out, and you know, he sit there as he started to walk through the crime scene. He's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, he's like, "Holy crap!"
So much. And the crazy thing is, and this is the one thing that we didn't mention. The crazy thing is, the only people that died in that restaurant, and there had to be at least a dozen civilians in there.
Oh yeah, they were all AVTF people.
The only ones that even got injured were ABTF officers.
Yep.
And a lobster or two that might have gotten shot, you know, but.
Makes me wonder how big the AVTF really is now. Like, did they take all the bad seeds?
I mean, they lost 7 at Cherry's house.
Yeah.
You know, they lost probably at least half dozen in the warehouse.
Don't forget the hotel. Not the hotel, the hospital.
Yep.
There's like at least
2
4
more at the hospital, and then just the 9, I think it was, that died in this one. You know, you're
plus
close
the
to 2 dozen.
The jailbreak, you know, some of them got killed.
Well, I said at least a half a dozen in the breakout.
Yep. But the cool thing is, with that coin, Matt figured out that coin came from Clinton Church, which is the same exact church that he used to go to growing up because his mother was a nun there.
Yeah.
Ha. A clue, Sherlock. A clue. And that is when Matt is approached by the seminarian, which we don't know his name.
No, they never give it.
I'm looking to see, but it doesn't look like they actually give him a name.
You continue to talk, I'll look.
But he does state, he asks him, okay, well, this person that I'm looking for has killed a lot of people. And starts questioning him about Bullseye. And he's like, I'm not supposed to say anything. He's like, but I did hear him say that he had a good view from his window.
The bells of the church woke him every morning.
Yep.
And he watched him as he opened the doors for morning mass.
Yep. Which led him to exact location of Bullseye.
And by the way, that would be Father Paul Lantum.
There you go.
That opens those doors.
Yes. Yes. However, I think that's a different character entirely.
No, it says the seminarian, a student training to be a priest.
Yes.
Mentioned in Daredevil season 2 is Father Paul Lantum.
All right, then. Well, there it is.
It says, while Lantum is a fully ordained priest, by the time he is at Clinton Church in Daredevil, he mentions his time in seminary during a conversation with Matt Murdock in season 2.
Gotcha. There he is. There you go.
So he's a repeating character.
Yep. Now, this is a fun part because Matt finds Bullseye and starts beating the shit out of him.
Massive, amazing, freaking awesome ass fight scene number 4.
Oh, and it's funny. I'm loving the amount of choreographed fight scenes. I really am.
And they're not
drawn out.
Dink and dunk. They're not little dink and dunk choreographers.
No.
Or choreographed fights.
And they're not drawn out either. It's like just enough to like wet your whistle type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like just enough to get you by to do what you need to do. And while the two of them are fighting, and I loved this line because Bullseye kept saying one good deed.
Mm-hmm.
One good deed. One good deed. That's all he kept saying. And he said, and he's like, what are you talking about? And he said, I need to commit one good deed to balance out what I have done for Fisk. The first thing I thought of
for that woman was,
yeah,
what he said was that what I did for that woman.
Yes, which we knew was Vanessa. Now, the other part of that is that one good deed we've heard before in Deadpool 2. However, for them, it was 4 or 5 moments. All it takes is 1 out of 4 or 5 moments to help. You help someone. You do what you need to do. Very similar. One good deed. He felt he needed to do that one good deed. And Matt, without missing a beat, is like, first and foremost, that's not going to bring Foggy back because you killed him. And the second thing he did was, you kill the Kingpin, he becomes a martyr. Do not make him a martyr.
I can't let you turn him into a martyr.
Yep. I can't let you do it. And then he escapes.
Thanks to his neighbor.
Yes. His neighbor kind of messed things up a little bit, but...
Although his neighbor was extremely pissed at him after what he did to her, which was put a gun to her head.
Yes. Yes. Now, while that's happening, Sava is having his testimony with McDuffie, recording it. They're recording everything. All about the Kingpin's operations with the Northern Star, secret weapons, shipping them, doing everything right out of Red Hook Pier. Okay? And even he said that only the mayor could grant them enough freedom to smuggle the weapons without any issues. Which was true.
Basically, you have to own the city, I think is what he said.
Own the city in order for it to do what you needed to do. Now, that right there was probably enough proof that they needed.
Oh, yeah.
McDuffie got the Marshal Service involved because, now he needs to be put under protective custody because the Kingpin can go and kill him. Kingpin can do whatever he wants, okay? Man, Daniel Blake. There are times I want to hit him. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just me.
He's young and stupid.
Yeah, young and stupid.
He's a good example of today's generation.
Kingpin can do no wrong,
Mm-hmm. Everything will be all right.
Yeah, he meets up with BB. They go to Fogwell's gym. They're going to be there pretty much front row, and they're going to do what they need to do. But while that's happening, Espinoza says, "Hey, you're BB. I'm a big fanboy. I'm a big fan of your work. Yeah. Hey, can we get a picture? Do you mind?" Not at all. Not at all. Please, by all means. They take a selfie together. He slips the SD card in her pocket. Blake, completely oblivious. It's like, all right.
I wondered for a second because of the way he just kind of stared at her.
Well, yeah, but
it's like, is he questioning what just happened?
Yeah.
Or is this because she's famous? Well, and then he goes something along the lines of, I didn't realize I was dating a celebrity or on a date with a celebrity or something like that.
Yeah, I was on a date with a celebrity. I love how they included that.
Right, and BB's answer to that was awesome.
Yeah, this is not a date.
I'm not a celebrity, and this is not a date.
Man, I mean, without missing a beat.
Yep. Without missing a beat.
Now, Fisk is in the back. He's getting all ready for the fight. He's preparing himself. They're doing what they need to do. The crowd is pulling in. They're doing whatever. And Buck gets a call about something. And Buck is like very reluctant to leave Fisk. And Fisk is like, no loose ends. I'll be fine. Do your thing. Go. And you could see Buck was like, no. I can't do this. No, you're
right.
You're out in the open. This isn't gonna happen. No way. Go.
That's his cash cow, man.
Go and no loose ends. So the fight starts. It's Fisk against Mike Melendez. Again, this is a celebrity fight. He's also known as the Matterhorn.
Yep.
And it's all to raise money for the revitalization project, which is great. And he beats the living shit out of him. Like,
he pulls the hell out of him, but not enough to win the match in the first round.
No, definitely. Honestly, I thought it was kind of one of those he pulled back a little bit. He wasn't using full strength, but that's just me.
Right. Well, and you think about it, in the locker room, his trainer offered him the mouth guard, and he says, "No need. He's never going to touch me."
Yep, he's never gonna hit me. Nope, not happening. No need.
And the trainer's like, "I like your style."
That reminded me of Mickey from Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
Get up, you son of a bitch. Muggsy.
We did it, Rock. We did it.
Gumption. Lots of gumption right there. Well, Lady Death says, poor guy got pummeled to death. We don't know if he actually died or not.
Well, we know he has multiple broken ribs.
Oh, without a doubt. You heard them crack. Oh. But you know, the funny thing is, BB saw what was actually happening in the ring, and everybody else kind of saw, was cheering on Fisk. You know, again, it's a fight.
And these are all supporters of Fisk and what he's doing and everything else. So they're going to cheer for him.
Yeah, they're going to cheer for him. Now, Buck, on the other hand, left and found the U.S. Marshals and Sava and kills Sava. Again, no loose ends. Okay? So, Wilson received the confirmation from Powell. And, oh boy, he just started wailing on him.
Yeah.
But Vanessa walked in, and she shouldn't have been there. And that got Melendez to actually get a punch in.
Oops.
Yeah, that oops wasn't the word for it, because boy, did he pummel the living hell out of Melendez, knocking him out and winning the match. Now, obviously, BB's, as Lady Death just said, definitely disgusted.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the people were shocked.
Yeah. Very shocked.
Was the feel I got for it. But then as they recovered from the shock of, holy crap, he took him down to 2 punches.
Yeah.
They start cheering again.
Yep. Now, Vanessa walks into the ring. And even though Fisk told her to stay away, she says to kiss me.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss me. And he does.
Kiss me, you fool.
And immediately after that, Bullseye comes crashing in and starts taking out every AVTF agent, except for Powell for some reason. That little sneaky bastard is still walking around without any problems.
He's Powell.
Yeah. But while Fisk is saying protect Vanessa, Bullseye starts doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, earlier in the fight, Blake had this paperweight with Fisk's head on it, made out of crystallized something. May have been crystal, may have been just regular glass. Heavy enough to, knock somebody out if you got hit with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he throws it at Vanessa. However, Fisk is able to block the paperweight with his championship belt. Shatters it. Then Wilson takes an officer's gun and goes to shoot Bullseye, but Daredevil gets in between.
Now you missed one thing.
Did I?
As he's throwing the paperweight, Vanessa gets off a shot.
Yes.
And hits point Bullseye.
Yep, in the arm.
Yep. And then Bullseye kills the 2 ABTF agents that are trying to get Fisk out.
Yes.
As the one guy goes down, he grabs his pistol, goes to take a shot.
Yes.
Continue, sir.
And then Daredevil attacks Bullseye and gets them out of the building. And I mean, not a big fight.
Well, he saved his life first.
Saved his life, got him out of there.
Yep.
which then got Bullseye to get up and run. And then we see Vanessa. And she just says, Wilson. And we see her neck, just blood everywhere. Coming down her red dress, her head.
And there's a piece of glass buried
right in her
side
head.
of her head, right above her ear.
Yep. And then the episode ends with her laying on the ground in a pool of blood. Now, JT obviously has some thoughts on this.
Go ahead.
No. What's your thoughts? Say it, sir. Say it.
I question, deeply question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, obviously, one, if she's dead or not. Okay. What are your thoughts on what happened to Vanessa Fisk's wife?
You mean
at the end of the episode?
You mean Wilson Fisk's wife, Vanessa?
What did I say?
You said Vanessa Fisk's wife.
You know what I meant. Shut up.
Nailed it.
She's gone.
You think she's dead?
Oh yeah.
Think she's
Yeah.
flatlined?
Yeah.
Think so?
I'm not sure. Part of me says yes. I'm at like 55-45.
There's just too much blood. At the end, you see a pile of blood underneath
And
her head.
Ran down her
Yeah.
dress and everything.
She lost too much blood.
So you think she's gone?
Uh-huh.
I question. I'm leaning more towards that she is gone.
Okay.
But do you remember my reaction when Cherry went down?
Yes.
Take that reaction
Mm-hmm.
and multiply it by 100.
All right.
If people thought Fisk was bad before now,
Yeah.
what is he gonna be
A lot worse.
when you kill the most important person in his life?
Yeah.
Everything he does for her
Uh-huh.
and for his city.
So, just to
But
paint
it's
a
for her
picture,
first.
just to paint a picture for you, Vanessa Fisk has died multiple times in the original Marvel Comics timeline.
Okay.
Okay. Will that happen in this season? Maybe. Maybe not.
I mean,
we don't know.
where the glass is at.
Yeah, it's right near the temple.
Yeah, it's like right above the ear.
Yep. It's
And
close.
just in front of it. So it could be that it might put her into some sort of vegetative state
It's possible.
or something like that. So, until we know for sure that she's dead,
Yes.
honestly, I don't think it really matters whether she's actually dead or just laid up in the hospital, more than likely in a induced coma until they can fix it.
Yep.
Or try to fix it. Either way, he's going to lose his friggin' mind. And as they cut to black, all you hear is Wilson Fisk letting out a primal scream.
Oh yeah, he was not too happy.
A primal scream from the heart.
That was like
I was in total shock, dude. I was sitting in the chair going, no fucking way.
yeah. So just to paint a picture, and I'm going to split the screen here. This is what we're talking about with the piece of glass that's currently in Vanessa's head.
Yeah.
Now,
It's like right here.
At the same time, one, we don't know how big that piece of glass really is. So again,
Right.
I'm just doing devil's advocate, right?
No, I'm with you. My brain's working both sides of that coin.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So when it comes down to it, and you can see right there, that is very close to uh-oh. Very, very close to uh-oh.
Much more penetration to it. It would be uh-oh.
Now, just to
And
kind of paint the picture a little bit more, you don't know how deep it is.
Right.
And it was technically a ricochet off of the belt.
Right.
Which...
And I think if you go back and you were able to do like a frame by frame,
Yep.
you could actually pick out that piece
Most likely, yeah.
as it was flying off of the belt. Because I watched, because they do that part in slow motion. When
They do.
When he hits that with the belt, that's in slow motion. And you can see it shatter.
Yep.
And I think you can see that piece.
I'm actually looking to see if there's a still picture of it.
Want to say hi to Viking Brewer, just joined us in the chat room and says, my dad would say, just walk it off.
Yeah, my parents would do the same.
She's lucky if she'd be able to walk at all at this point.
Let's see. I'm just looking to see if they actually like have a still frame of it. It doesn't look like it. I'll have to see if I can pull
Probably
one up.
not.
But in the long run, again, we don't know how deep it goes.
Right.
And it could just be enough to give him the rage that he needs to do what he wants to do. Which is now going to go after not only Bullseye, but Daredevil as well. Because Daredevil showed up. Now, granted, Daredevil saved him. Saved Bullseye too. Because let's face it, yeah, he is a hero. Or in this case, a symbol. And next episode, shit's going to hit the fan now. Because now he's going to be on the run. Which is going to be whoa. Now, is it my turn?
But, I mean, think about it. It's like the guy said, she was his everything.
Oh, without a doubt. Everything he did was for her.
Yep.
So good luck.
For her and for the city of New York.
Good luck.
So it's an even episode, so that puts you up first, sir.
It does put me up first, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Well, we're at the halfway mark of the 8-episode series. I'm at a 4.75. It was almost a 5. Almost a 5. However, the diner scene stole the episode. It kind of put the bar up really high for that episode. It really did. I agree with Lady Death that it was a nail-biting episode. It was fast-paced. You didn't feel like you were, sitting there twiddling your thumbs for 15 minutes waiting for something to happen, which was great.
I mean, even the scenes where they were doing the lawyer was doing the questioning and they were recording statements and stuff. Even that
Was very
was
quick.
high tense.
Yeah. It was quick. It was detailed. It was full of emotion. Full of emotion. And the way they ended the episode. Woo! Woo, boy. Listen. Shit's going to hit the fan. And the episode that it's going to do it in is tomorrow night's episode. But I'm at a 4.75.
I think it's going to be some shit hitting the fan for like the next 3.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Because I guarantee you these next 4, Jessica Jones is going to be in at least 2 or 3 of them. And it's going to make it even bigger. So, yeah, I'm at a 4.75 Daredevil masks. Yep.
Okay, 4 3/4 Daredevil mask. That's a good. That's a
Almost
good
a
rating.
5. Almost.
Nick, what would have made it a 5? What would have pushed it to a 5 for you?
Okay, honestly, I think if they did more with Bullseye, not just his morning routine or the diner, but more like, I don't want to say background story for him, but more of like his daily
Normal day
routine
kind of thing?
Yeah, like his daily routine, the way he goes about and does everything, him looking for Fisk, maybe planning something, like something just a little bit something else with Bullseye. Not too much.
Okay.
It was just that one tiny little thing that I'm like, oh, this would have been so cool if they, backed something else up with that, Like
Okay,
maybe a
I got you.
flashback or something like pertaining to either Foggy or some of the things that he did for Vanessa. Maybe. But something with Bullseye.
Or maybe the fight scene, maybe a flashback to the fight scene between him and Daredevil as they're going up the stairs
Oh yeah, in the
of
first
the building
season.
that he got thrown off of, something
Yeah,
like that. I got you.
that would have been just as good too. Absolutely. Yeah.
So Nakaya says she is also giving it a 4.75 Daredevil mask for the diner scene. It was very, very close to a 5, but I can't say what would have pushed it to a 5.
Oh, I was so close.
Yeah. And Brewer says, well, now I got to get caught up.
Yes, you do. You do.
Episode 5 next week, brother. Monday night.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm on the same sheet of music as you are, but I'm not.
Okay.
As we both agreed to, the beginning sequence
Yes. Oh,
with Bullseye's new morning routine.
New York state of mind, baby.
Freaking amazing. Billy Joel playing in the background, New York state of mind, added just that mwah to the scene.
Yes.
I mean, they were timing throws to accent points in the song, the whole 9 yards. Amazing way to start out the episode. Loved it.
And I didn't see it coming, actually.
And his great shake, by the way, as he's scooting out, to the waitress was funny as hell. Honestly, I was disappointed that they didn't let the second mate live for a little bit longer.
Well, I mean, he did make it to episode
I think they
4.
would have been a little better off if they'd have let him escape somehow.
Okay.
Okay. And here's where I'm on the opposite side of the fence as you. Excellent way to start off the episode. Really raise the bar for where things have got to go.
Certainly did.
But then you kill or almost kill Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin's everything, in front of 1,000 people.
Well,
And you end the episode with that primal scream
I loved it.
coming from him as he's on his knees in that boxing ring. Holy crap.
I think I might have a good explanation.
Well, I equate that. Let me equate this to a scene in Mandalorian for you. Okay? Last season, when Luke Skywalker finally meets Grogu,
Okay.
when the doors opened and they saw that it was Luke Skywalker,
Yes.
the feel there was like, oh yeah, this is it. Same feeling, opposite side of the scale for the ending of this episode.
All right. So I have a probably a good analogy
Okay.
to this.
Okay.
And it comes from 1987. The Princess Bride.
No.
Shut
Now,
I couldn't hear it, so
that's okay. It's the major scream. But the reply and the scene after that was this.
Listen, do you hear? That is the sound of ultimate suffering. My heart made that sound when Ruga slaughtered my father. The man in black makes it now.
Ultimate suffering.
yes, I would agree with that 1,000%. I mean, this is the most torturous thing that could happen to the Kingpin.
Yeah. Which means
He is going to lose his mind. As bad as he is now, as mean as he is now, and as driven as he is now.
Yeah.
Oh my God. As Nakaya put it, the last 4 episodes are going to be explosive.
Yes. Now.
4.9
Woo! Look at that.
Daredevil masks for this episode.
Wow.
What would have pushed me to 5? Let the second mate escape.
All right. All right. I like it. Well, that, my friends, is the end of this week's Avenger Pretenders. That's right. We'll be back next week talking about episode 5. The Grand Design. Yes, The Grand Design. That's the name of the episode, which comes out tomorrow, by the way. 9 p.m. Eastern time on Disney Plus. Disney Plus and Marvel and Daredevil, they do not sponsor this show, but it'd be pretty cool if they did. Just saying. We like it. So Viking Brewer, you need to get caught up, buddy. The good thing is you didn't, get all of the spoilers, but yeah, we break it down and we talk about it. Tell your friends. We love the geek stuff. Yeah. JT's becoming a geeky redneck. He's getting there. He's getting there.
A redneck with a twitch.
And I'm telling, by the way, I brought up the idea of you watching the Ben Affleck Daredevil and taking video of you, your reaction to it. Christy agrees with me that you really need to do that because after we finish this, she wants to see your reaction to that movie just so we can compare it. Entirely up to you. But I think that would be fan-frickin-tastic. Because you're going to watch that and you're just going to be like, no. I'll even say, swear all you want.
I'll consider it.
Okay.
I'll consider it.
So that, my friends, is the end of this week's Avenger Pretenders. We will be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on Accidental Punch TV for The Sully Show. Make sure you stick around for that because it's going to be a great show tomorrow. Oh, boy. Because it's not on the show prep, but I think we need to address the elephant in the room, mostly of flat earthers. Anyway... JT's like, shit, this is gonna be a rant. Yep. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But anyway, as Lady Death said, it is an awesome prep sheet. So for the redneck, there he is. You can't miss him. You'll love him. And of course, I am the Geek Sully. We will see you guys next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern for episode 5 of Daredevil Born Again. And as always, my friends, Thanos was right.
Drillbert was awesome.